Hey everyone, how you doing today? And welcome to another episode of The Culture. After a week, it's crazy, I've been gone for like a week or so and so much has happened, and I'm actually kind of mad because I didn't expect this video to be a huge one, but it is going to be a huge one. I'll be talking about HBO Max, the Tenet trailer came out, I'm going to be talking about that. My Hero Academia chapter 272 was flipping amazing. I'll be talking about that without any spoilers for Anime-Onlies. I'll also be talking about PS5 having a reveal event really soon. The fact that GTA may come out between 2033 or 2024. Kingdom Hearts might get a TV show on Disney Plus, which is pretty cool. And finally, I will talk about the big one, which is the state of play that happened yesterday as a recording for The Last of Us Part 2. First things first, HBO Max is out, finally, after all the anticipation of this brand new streaming service that Warner Bros. Were going to give us. We finally have it, and it's finally here. So HBO Max is out in America, and this service is going to be $15 a month, and this is meant to replace the service which was called HBO Now, which was pretty much HBO the streaming service, but because there's HBO Max, there's no point of having HBO Now. So far, the content that's already on there will be stuff like the HBO series you love and care about, like Game of Thrones, Westworld, Watchmen, etc. And Warner Bros. Have released some of their films, and funnily enough, they managed to get the rights to Harry Potter, which I thought they won't get till 2025, which was a huge shock to see the whole Harry Potter franchise on HBO Max in day one. So credit to Warner Bros. For getting that over the line. Also, The Fresh Prince is on there, Friends is on there. They've got the Cartoon Network collection, and they've got the Crunchyroll collection of shows. They've also got Studio Ghibli films, which was a really good buy, because in America, Studio Ghibli films, they've never been streamed legally. So now that HBO has the rights to all of them, they're going to have people jumping for that service just to watch stuff like that. Unfortunately though, they released this with no 4K, which I don't understand why. I mean, Disney was able to release their service with 4K instantly. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I have not seen 4K on HBO Max yet, which is a bit of a letdown, but I hope they can release that pretty soon. But congrats to Warner Brothers and HBO for releasing their service. It looks pretty cool, and it looks like it's going to be fantastic for the future of your company, and also for the fantastic content that you hopefully produce. I have faith in HBO because they produce some high-level content, and to be honest, without HBO, we wouldn't be getting high-level stuff and TV series on Netflix and other streaming services. Now that they have an excuse to make way more of that content on a streaming service especially, I feel like we're going to see some crazy things from HBO Max, especially the fact that the Snyder Cut is coming on it, and also the fact that Green Lantern and Justice League Dark will have cinematic level production. So they're going to spend a lot of money to make that those shows really good. So I'm really excited to see what HBO does with this whole streaming service. Just don't let me down. Next, the trailer for Christopher Nolan's new movie Tenet came out on Fortnite. I don't know why Fortnite, but Fortnite. This is the trailer to give us more about what this film is, but because it's a Christopher Nolan trailer, you still don't know what this film is, and I love the fact that it's like this. If I was to say who my favorite director is, it would probably be Christopher Nolan. I love his movies, and I love how he's basically giving us these cool new worlds and ideas in the modern age of cinematic experiences. So I'm really excited for Tenet, because it seems like this is the James Bond film that Christopher Nolan would have made if he wanted to, and the fact that he's always bringing this brand new concept into a movie is really interesting, especially how this one is to do with time. I admit, Christopher Nolan has dealt with time before. I mean, Memento Mori to an extent is time, and also Interstellar was to do with time as well. And I don't mind that he's bringing back time again. I mean, it's pretty cool that he is. I just hope that this film is going to be that mind-bending film that he always makes, to rattle your brain and make you think outside the box. I feel like Tenet is going to be the spiritual successor to Inception for me, even though I admit they're completely different worlds and completely different concepts. But I love the fact that it's blending the espionage, spy type thriller of a James Bond film and the crazy ideas of a Christopher Nolan action film, and he's putting it all into one, and the main protagonist is black. So I really can't wait to watch this movie, and I know he's gonna kill it. This is definitely my most anticipated film of the year, and I just want the world to go back to where it is so that I can watch this in a big screen on IMAX and just have my mind blown yet again. My favorite film of all time is Inception. I've never seen a film like it in my entire life. It made me glad to be watching movies, and it made me appreciate and love movies more. When I was in the cinema at the end of the film, I thought this was the greatest movie I've ever seen. I mean, I had never had that feeling before in my life, and I will always be thankful to Christopher Nolan for making a film of that quality, and everything about it is just so good, from the action to the whole plot to the acting to the music. Hans Zimmer, oh man, if Tenet hits anything like the levels of Inception, I feel like I'm going to have another masterpiece in the top ranking of my films ever made. So yeah, I really can't wait to watch this movie. PS5 may have their conference really soon, and when I mean really soon, I'm talking about like next week. So according to Bloomberg, Sony might do a virtual event on June the 3rd to showcase the PS5 and the future games that are going to be coming on PS5. But this could change based on the epidemic, so the dates might be different, and it might not be June 3rd, it might be, I don't know, the week after or a couple days after. So yeah, that happened. This is pretty interesting because it seems like we're finally going to see what this PS5 looks like, finally. Even though if this was a normal year, we probably would have seen what the PS5 looks like by now. I'm excited to know that we are eventually going to see it. I can't wait to see what they produce. I think I've talked about it a lot in my last Culture video about what I want to see from the games, so I'm not going to go on this too long. I just hope that PS5 gets announced ASAP and we finally see what it looks like. So GTA might take a long ass time to come out. According to Jeff Cohen via VentureBeat, according to the financials of Rockstar that they're going to be using for the next 5 years, mainly to do with the marketing, it seems like where their investments lie in terms of the financials to do with their marketing, that there's a huge focus on the 2023 fiscal year, the 2024 fiscal year. So because of that, people are assuming that it's possible that GTA 6 may come out between 2023 and 2024. Now, what I should be saying is, hooray, we finally know something about GTA 6 coming pretty soon. But no, I'm not going to say that. This game, you're telling me that GTA 6 is going to come out in at least earliest 2023. That would have been 10 years since GTA 5. I'm sorry, no, I'm not going to be happy about that. I mean, okay, I tell a lie. I'm part happy because we know that GTA 6 will be coming, so I am very happy for that, and I really do hope that this GTA 6 slaps. It better slap Rockstar, because this wait is ridiculous. The fact that it's even just an estimate more or less than a report gives me a bit of worry as well, because that means GTA 6 it could be coming later. Oh my god. Hopefully it comes soon because we just want to play it. Do you know what? I'm moving on to the next topic. Kingdom Hearts is coming on to Disney Plus. So according to a bunch of journalists, especially a journalist called MHA, who tweeted out that Kingdom Hearts is going to be a TV show that's going to be made for Disney Plus. Initially, Disney wanted to make this TV show, but Square Enix and Disney didn't really mesh on the idea of them making it. So Disney has told Square Enix to make a pilot, and Square Enix wants to use the Unreal Engine in order to make that. Now, how do I feel about this? I feel like this is a really good idea, in all honesty, because Kingdom Hearts is a big brand that should be in the face of people, because Kingdom Hearts, the games are, you know, they have a cult following. So I don't know why it was dormant so long until Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and hella people bought it. This could be a really big thing for Disney, because you're gonna have the Kingdom Hearts fans come in and enjoy the living daylights out of the show, and you're gonna have the Disney diehards see all their Disney loved worlds and franchises join in different Kingdom Hearts adventures. I really hope that this is not gonna be convoluted, because The games are so goddamn convoluted. It's actually kind of ridiculous how convoluted they are. I mean, I love them to death, but they're really convoluted. So I hope that this TV show will be more streamlined and will make more sense. But I'm really excited to see what they do, and I can't say anything negative about it because I think it's going to be really cool to see. So yeah, let's just hope that we get this show soon, and I hope it's going to be great. My Hero Academia chapter 272 came out, and yes, Anime-Onlies, I will not be spoiling it. I just wanted to say that this chapter was crazy, and it seems like Horikoshi is making this arc amazing, and by the time we get to season 6 of the anime, this could be something incredibly special to see on TV. Now, all I'm gonna say is that Deku is pretty strong right now, and Shigaraki is a beast. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna talk more about this chapter in my chapter review for chapter 273, which I'm gonna release pretty soon. In that video, I'm gonna talk about 272, 273, how I feel of the arc overall, and why I'm so hyped about how Horikoshi is writing this series. So look forward to that, and I hope you watch that. That'll be coming in the next day or a couple days or so. And last but not least, the big topic of today is the Last of Us State of Play gameplay trailer that they released yesterday. How I feel about The Last of Us Part 2, I'm still over the moon hyped, but I've been trying not to talk about it too much, mainly because of the unfortunate leaks that happened. Luckily, I'm trying to avoid spoilers, so that's why I didn't want to really get into the nitty-gritty of The Last of Us. PlayStation released their State of Play, which this time they were talking about The Last of Us, and they gave us an in-depth look of how the gameplay is, the story, and what to expect in this game. And first things first, before I talk about The Last of Us Part 2, I'm really happy for how Sony is taking these State of Plays now. It seems like they've learned a lot from Nintendo and how they do their directs, especially the ones where they specifically focus on a game, and they've made them way more enjoyable than they used to be. So let's talk about The Last of Us Part 2. This game is set 5 years after The Last of Us Part 1. Ellie's now 19, and Joel and Ellie has settled down in Jacksonville, Wyoming. I think it's Jackson, Wyoming, one of them. Naughty Dog has explained that they're going to be seasons again, exactly like in The Last of Us 1, or maybe even more. It seems like the gameplay maps are way bigger, so they're going to be horses and boats because there's going to be a lot more exploration to do. Ellie has more ways to traverse around the world, especially how now she has a rope, so she can climb down, climb up different buildings and go higher or lower across the terrain. Crafting seems like it's way more important in this game than it was in the last games, especially how the crafting can really shape how Ellie fights this time compared to, last time the crafting just gave you upgrades and you pick how you fight by just selecting which weapon you want to use. But this one, it seems like you're molding, you're not picking your weapon only, you're picking your weapon and you're molding that weapon into the playstyle you want Ellie to be. So that is really cool and really interesting. Another thing is that Ellie is quick. Like, boy, Ellie quick, man. When you compare it to Joel, who was like in his 50s, it makes sense because Ellie is a young girl, but man, you can dodge knives like crazy, and oh man, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And the speed at which she kills people is so quick and it's so satisfying. The thing that's been hyping me up a lot about The Last of Us is that the gameplay just looks like it's going to play a lot better than the first one, and obviously, yeah, it should do because it's a sequel. So I'm really excited to play this game. It's only a couple of weeks now. June is right around the corner, and this game comes out on June the 19th. I hope that this is going to be the best game ever made. So far, the best game of the year is a game that I'm going to be reviewing very soon, and I really need to play this game ASAP. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Naughty Dog, and I hope you guys have killed it with this game like I know you will. So that's it for the culture today. What do you think about anything I've talked about? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching another video of mine. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content on pop culture and entertainment. Share this with your friends, share this with your family, and spread the word out because, why not talk about pop culture and entertainment? And I'll see you soon and have a great day. Stay safe, yeah? Alright, see ya.